So how about we try this again? We're on timeline B, but the settings are what you see on screen, and we'll see what happens when things happen if I complete a run first, or, well, maybe this will be the video. Otherwise, well, it's things are gonna happen before I would like them to happen, and we'll leave it at that, because I want to move on into other things that I want to do, but the problem is whether I have the time to do them. Although, moving into December, and by we, I really mean me, I want to do some things. I want to do some things, which means I may or may not have more time for World of Horror, among the other game that I am also working on right now. There's nothing in the cupboard. Feels really bad, but... So yeah, if you didn't know, the community is kind of, I wouldn't say exploding. There are those of us who understand and know and will wait. I mean, we've been waiting a while now. No need to harp on that, but there's no way we can't acknowledge the some sentiments that exist, and we'll leave it at that, because it is what it is. I personally don't really, it's not that I don't care, but it's that I know how it can be working on projects, and depending on what happens, again, I don't know what happened. I'm not the developer, but it happens, so we'll see what happens. If it comes out, it comes out. Otherwise, we're doing kick-only Haru, which means we're not even planning to throw weapons. Obviously, in a run where you're doing kick only, quote-unquote quick kick only, if you're doing a soft kind of run, then you might, if you beat the mermaid's boss and get a fire axe, you might equip that instead. Otherwise, you're probably just sticking with your fists. Your fists are really good. Well, I won't deny that, but speaking of which, let's smoke that now, just in case we run into an enemy, because if you get caught with nicotine withdrawal, yeah, that's not great. Everything is all good when you have nicotine rush and hard knock active, but when they're not active and you have nicotine withdrawal, it gets a lot harder. And that's partly because of all the available funds that are in-game on top of the vending machines, so that you're not killing yourself with Doom. The main problem before, aside from hard knock not existing, so you didn't get extra damage, which is really important, yeah, you had to go into the dog shop and hope cigarettes appeared, or the foreign cigarettes, but any kind of cigarettes, and yeah, and the Doom gain on top of that could kill you, especially now that we have Knight Errant, Yoggothag, and or Timeline B to stall us for even more time. Am I gonna die to Reason again? I really hope I don't die to Reason again. If you didn't watch the previous video about kick-only Haru, yeah, Reason was a big problem for some reason. That's, again, to be fair, I'll reiterate on that point. It's probably not so bad. There are probably a good amount of Reason loss compared to stamina loss. Oh, okay, we're just gonna do 5 claps then. But in my personal experience, I just feel like there's a lot more Reason loss. Of course, I could be wrong. I could have looked up on that, but yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm on ill-fated right now. Ill-fated, that's also a common trend with me. I forget I'm ill-fated, and I start looking for stat checks when I shouldn't be. Otherwise, I have to take safe stat checks like that one, where it doesn't do anything. Nice infected wound, by the way. Hey, I didn't even hit that. Not that I need the perception. The dexterity, on the other hand, if I had the dexterity check, I didn't even check, so this is the big gamble, but I mean, he's doing even damage, so, and I don't think I'm going to kill him in the next turn. Wow, if we needed another reason why, I really don't believe in my RNG, Exhibit A, or Exhibit A to the 1212th power, where I just happened to not hit 2 of those 80%, but it's fine. Also, yeah, this is bugged right now, but if we can do it, again, it's not the most broken thing in the world, so... And we should be able to do this, question mark? Well, 90% is pretty close. Otherwise, I should have just done this, all things considered. But a lot of people I see, especially if they happen to be playing Haru, they just do all attacks. No attack boost needed, and they get all their hits. Me, I tried that out, doesn't happen. So, therefore, from this point on, you might see me going for a lot more 100% and not taking as many risks. So, No boss fight here because we're on timeline B, so we're going to clap 5 times and figure out what this ritual is. Not that it matters 90% of the time, I want to say. Because the other... Wow, really? Is it going to be all 3 bows? I was about to say. So that's clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. I'll just try to remember that. Again, I'm not... Again, another reason why I probably die as much is because I don't really, you know, treat it seriously. So... Ooh, let me check though. What do I want? Do I want more strength for bracing? Because the kick action is not affected, but strength is strength per point, especially if you brace a lot, is worth it in my opinion. That said, we are on ill-fated, and I do need healing, but it's fine. We have the bath to save us. That said, we have Coma Arms and Akamanto. Let's do Akamanto first. We'll also pop... actually, no. Let's... Oh, if this curse turns out to be really bad, I'm gonna hate myself. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's hope we don't get a bad curse. That's not the worst thing. Proc rates are proc rates, but... We are going to take this extra pack of cigarettes. I'll probably need one more pack to survive the whole run, especially if I rush through, but we have 18% Doom on my 3rd mystery, so I'm feeling somewhat comfortable. 11 Reason and 13 Stamina should be more than enough to survive this Akamanto with kick-only Haru. Again, Hard Knock is just that... In the days when Hard Knock was not available, I never played World of Horror in the beta, but... as it relates to Haru, nice rumor, by the way. I didn't get any of this, but yeah, back when Hard Knock was not a thing, you had to gamble a lot more on. I personally gambled a lot more on using cigarettes later and either escaping from encounters where I had withdrawal or just taking the encounters and just taking more damage, which is kind of Haru's balance. If you can't find any cigarettes, then the negative is that you take extra damage because obviously since you are slower, you cannot do as much damage. Less damage per turn means not getting out of encounters quicker, or in other words, more turns where the enemy gets to pound on you. So yeah, and obviously that means more damage. Do I get to do this again? Yeah, let's just do it again. There's 100 for bracing, so. As opposed to this, where if I could miss 3, it turns into a bad fest. Granted, there's probably an optimization where I can account for only hitting 1 out of 4, but 80% 4 times. Why not, right? Hunger, not so bad. Yeah, I'm Haru and my charisma is normally high, and that's really, really bad. Also, we have Kana with us, so if we didn't have Kana with us, we would still be able to brace and only take -1 damage. Again, other people have better luck than I do. By this point, I'm harping on the same point, so nothing else. Meanwhile, to go off topic for just a moment... Ooh, am I gonna... Okay. Nah, yeah, let's just rest, actually. Let's rest now. Do I want a tree for stamina once? No, let's just overheal on reason. Because I really don't want to die. But, yeah, as of recent, if we're talking about real life money, we have a thingy. Okay, well now we're gonna tree for stamina for sure. Double hunger doesn't matter unless we have the charisma check, but I'm gonna spend another 3 doom just in case. And let's head in here and hope we don't take more stamina damage. Okay, good. Good. I don't need the mask. I could have taken it, but I'm already wearing the rock ring because this mask is slot B. So slot B. If I want to turn my brain off, I could just do this. But anyway, back on topic of what I was talking about. Yeah, if we're talking about real life money, yeah, I've been getting burned a lot recently in terms of things I spent my money on and wasn't as frugal as I wanted to be. Obviously, I didn't know at the time, if we're talking in pronouns here, but I didn't know at the time, so... I mean, it's not like I made a big loss. It's not any huge amount, but I still feel pretty bad, which also means that's funds I can redirect toward other endeavors. Oh, nice air I can't breathe. I think with that we're going to, yeah, we're gonna do this. We can't rest at home really efficiently. I mean, I'll do it if I need to, but otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it as is. So Arms is doing an extra point of damage. Do I need the extra level? No. I'm gonna say no and take Arms now. Just in case I run out of cigarettes, then I can just run from everything else after Arms, is the thought process behind that. If I want one funds, I could grab the painkillers as well, because this thing only does stamina damage. But let's... Actually, no, let's do it now. Not because I'm going to heal the wound, but because I just want to pop the painkillers now, just in case I could have taken them and I forget to. So, but yeah, just to finish off that topic, real life money, yeah, I'm still where I am, and I'm doing the best I can to survive. So clap, clap, bow, bow, clap for -3 reason. I could, clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. And I could trade this off as well and do a desperate action. That'll be 5 total reason. You know what? If we run to Yasugi-san, I can trade Doom, so it's fine. If he appears. If I just end up dying to reason because I get the phone call, but... yeah, I'll call the police and take that Doom increase. That's fine. I think failing that is reason, so... Yeah, we don't want to do that. This, however... We're gonna sacrifice the funds here. I think I have one more tree usage, which should be fine. But assuming I get out of Arms in a timely manner, what I'm planning to do is look at the lighthouse, because I didn't even check the lighthouse. And if I did, I promptly forgot what checks there were in there, and that's not good. Yeah, we'll just take the extra Doom on top of that. Our Doom is getting a little high, but we're still I'm still personally in a safe spot. So again, he would be doing 4 stamina, but since we have the power of Kana, we do 6 damage per 1 point of stamina, which means we definitely get out of this alive. It's a matter of how much damage I want to take. I'll probably take 2 more stamina damage. I could try to gamble here, but if I mess up, that's more stamina loss. So someone else would have taken that. Not me. Knowing me, I would have missed 2 out of the 4 and gotten too much. Taken a bunch of damage, let's just say. And we're out. If I run into Burning Man and or Dullness, on a side note, again, I'm not planning to throw for damage. The point of this is to show how good, or for those who never believed, yes, I died a bunch of times, but was it really me that died if I made the human errors that had nothing to do with being a kick-only Haru? I don't think so. And I don't think anyone who plays kick-only Haru or who has really played kick-only Haru would agree, disagree. I can't remember how to word it in the way that's in the positive. Do I want this? Yeah, why not? If I get into an encounter, I'll just spend 9 Doom on 3 stamina, 3 reason. But yeah, and I think that's a pretty good trade-off. After that, I'll plan to... after that, I will plan to rest in the lighthouse, because that's the best thing. Nice roll on that, by the way. What a time to be alive. I should have treed, actually, so now we're in here. What do I get? Do I even get to kick once? I do... but the problem is that I only do 3 per turn. 3, 15 for 5 reason. You know what? Why not? Why not do this one fight under nicotine withdrawal, and then I'll smoke another one just in case we run into Tachi-san later. So I'm gonna trade off. I'm gonna trade off 5 reason here. I think I can do 3 if I really wanted to, and this would be, if assuming I hit all kicks, that is more optimal, but it's the RNG option, so yeah. So let's get out of this. We also get a lump of meat, so we traded 5 stamina for 5 stamina, 5 reason for 5 stamina and a curse, but you get the point. Knowing that, let's visit this tree, get this brain damage, and get this last pack of cigarettes that should last me until the end of the run, while healing reason as well. anything that I run into shouldn't be doing more than 1 reason damage, so I'll be able to desperate action if I really need to. The problem is if these events end up killing me. Let's take the experience here, just in case I level up in the lighthouse. And we should be good. Oof, that doom though. So, assuming that there's 2 doom checks, and I'm just gonna fail them for whatever reason. Hold on, let me just think really quickly. Is it just me, or does the kick damage? Oh no, I have a core strength. That's why. So we just become a kicking machine. And he dies here. Or he should die here. But yeah, assuming we get to the lighthouse and we fail both, so we're at 82%, 83%. Do I want to heal here? How much is this again? 2 reason. Okay, so that was pretty much a level up. Not that it matters. Takashi-san, if you're level 3, you should be able to just hurt him all the most. So again, that luck check might be one of the secret luck checks, because that is not affected by ill-fated. If it was, I would have failed that, but... And I also got to keep bats, so my RNG was pretty okay-ish, but... it doesn't really matter what I take here. We will heal reason. Although I could have healed stamina as well. That would have been just as good. So you only need 7 reason to survive. Unless it procs suicidal. But that's why I'm going to be resting regardless. So, again, to do some numbers, if you just want to brute force the lighthouse, you only need 10 stamina, 7 reason on... if you really want to turn your brain off. I didn't even check what I had. But assuming that you also have... Or you either or have... the double doom check, that's 10% doom. Then you have to ascend 5 flights, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 doom. So you really just need to take into account 15% doom up to 99. So I theoretically have 89% doom right now. Of course, if you have curses and things like branded, or if you have a suicidal that procs on events, if that was a thing, I can't remember at the moment, but knowing that we're going to rest 3 times and head up this lighthouse, I should be able to just mash through, actually. This is the best kind of lighthouse, especially if you're speedrunning. That way you don't have to worry about dying. But, yeah. We should be able to get out of this. Did I survive my last Haru kick only run? It's been too long. But, yeah. That is that. Yes, I could have been on another god. If I was on another god, I might have actually died. But, there you go. I can do it. At least I can say I've done it, and I have video proof of it. As for my win rate, no speaking on that. Thank you for watching. If you want to support me, please support me by supporting me in the ways you can support me. I won't say much more about that. JRDNMML, I'm out. Thank you for watching.